What's good, NBA fans? We got some SGBA action tonight. Let's get right into it. We got the Outlaws versus Blazers. Both are AI teams, no users, so we skipped that one right off the bat. Blazers with the win. Next is Hawks versus Celtics. Celtics have AJ Johnson at point guard. Hawks have nobody. Let's just see how it goes. Rankings: Hawks 17-28, lost their last game. 2-8 last 10. As for the Celtics, they're 26-17, one of the best leagues in the East. Lost 3 in a row though, and they're 5-5 last 10. Let's see if Boston win at home. I believe they'll win at home. Within 10 points they've played. If not, we're going to sit it through. Because there's no one on the Hawks playing, only one guy playing in Boston. So, big win for Boston, 13-point win. Nice. AJ Johnson went off, 24 points, 11 boards, 8 assists, almost a triple-double. 2 steals and 3 blocks as well. That's the game for AJ. Next up, Dallas and Bulls. Bulls have 3 players. Dallas have nobody. Bulls have Elijah Carter, Ty Bird, and LGB. Let's jump in the game. Dallas 18-27, won their last game, but 3-7 last 10. As for the Bulls, they're 17-27, lost 1, and they're 4-6. Both on the ending spectrum of the league there. They're not that good, so let's see if the Bulls can pull up a win here, especially at home. A little closer. 8-point win. We'll jump in here. See how the guys can do in Chicago. LGB 19-11, double-double. Ty Bird, double-double, 10 and 12. And then Elijah Carter, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Let's finish this last 3.5 minutes, see how it goes.
Pass to Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. From deep. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Waiters surveying the D. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realized how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
And for Dallas.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Mark. Misses the 3. Mavericks trail by 13. Raiders on the wing. Launches it from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Bird outside. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Bulls lead by 15.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Driving inside. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter. The pass to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Bucket is good.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
Chicago calls timeout. They're ahead by 15. 107 left in the 4th quarter. The Magician is checked in for Dallas.
Give it up one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
103 left here in the 4th quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And all game long, they worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Here's Cool Hands. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
35 seconds left in the 4th. The 3 from Davis. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Here's the Magician. And he makes good on the layup.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now here's Davis. He's covered closely. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubt.
Big win for the Bulls there. 11-point win over Dallas. Mavs just couldn't pull it off. LGB, nice double-double. 21 points, 13 boards, 5 assists, and 3 blocks. T-Bird, double-double as well. 12 points, 13 boards, with 3 assists and a block. And then Elijah, 8 points, 3 boards, 4 assists, 1 steal. Not too bad game for the Bulls. They need that win too. All right, next up we have Philly versus New York. Should be a good Eastern Conference matchup here. On Philly, we have Gerald Pope and Zeus Williams. As for New York, we got Damian Chambers and JJ Swan. Let's jump in the game. We got 4 users playing. Should be a good matchup here. For the rankings, Sixers 25-18. Won the last game, and they're 5-5 last time. For the Knicks, they're a nice little streak here. 31-14, one of the top teams in the East. Won 6 in a row, and they're 7-3 last time. Let's see if New York can pull it off at home. And the Mecca. Oh, close game here. Shipper right now. Swan, 15 points. Chambers, 11 points. Zeus, 14 points. And Pope, 4 and 8 with 4 assists. Let's jump and see how it ends.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Armstrong. Here's P. And right on target. That one's good.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Chambers. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
And for Philadelphia, and it's Bamba in at the 3. Here's P, driving inside, and he converts the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play, working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Chambers. Pass to Donaldson, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Armstrong. Down low. Pass to Bamba. Williams with the screen from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. D's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's P. Here's Burton. Williams defending. Lays it up and banks it in. Here's Chambers. To the inside. And it's New York scoring again.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's Armstrong. Williams with the screen. 5 to shoot. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Chambers. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. And that one, good. Chambers has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
62.
Here's Armstrong. Williams up top. Pass to Bamba. Here's Armstrong. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Now here's Williams. Here's Chambers. Williams with the screen. With the 10-footer. Williams. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Bamba. Williams with the screen. Bamba, the pass to Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
For New York, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. Here's Donaldson. Here's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
And there's a pick. Here's Armstrong. The Sixers with another miss.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And he lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the lob. And now an 11-point Knick lead.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Fades away. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
New York has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Chambers. Outside, Williams. Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Armstrong. Pulls it. Can't nail the jumper.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
D, the pass to Donaldson. Pass to Chambers. to the middle from 10 feet away. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Burton, pass to Armstrong. To the paint. To the wing on the left. Here's P. Tries the spin move. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
15 foul. Donaldson at the line.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. They trail by 9. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed the team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
And Allie, thanks. Here's Burton. Williams from long range. He buries it from 3. Williams has got 21 points in the game.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Pass to D. Here's Donaldson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're able to recover. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Armstrong. Williams with the screen. The baseline J is on the way. Armstrong, no good.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Pass to Donaldson. To the left wing. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Such a wide open look. And he's now got the double-double.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
So it's New York winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And
Knicks with a big win in the East. Good game, though. 7-point game. Swan, 19 points, 9 boards, 3 assists, a steal. And Chambers, 16 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, and a steal as well. For the Sixers, Zeus led the way with 21 points, 5 boards, 1 assist, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Defensive genius out there, man. Look at that. Getting it done out there. Pope, 10 points, 8 boards, 5 assists. A little bit of everything there, too, as well. But Knicks were just too much. Good game, New York. All right, now we got Heat versus Chumba and the Suns. Miami, of course, has Cannon and Buckets, and the Suns have A.Q. Taylor and Devin Chumbawamba. Let's jump in the game, see who takes us. Rankings: Heat 37-8. They've lost 2 in a row. That's their longest streak all season, but they're 8-2 last 10. As for Phoenix, they're 20-24. They dropped 3 in a row, and they're 5-5 last 10. Let's see if the Suns can pull off an upset at home against the Heat. Nope, don't see it happening. Nope. Heat were too strong. 14-point win. Suns. Chumba, 13 points, 4 boards, 5 assists, and a steal. AQ, 12 points, 8 boards, 3 assists, 5 blocks. That's from a guard, too. Wow. After the Heat, buckets, of course, went off. Triple-double. There it is, another one. 23 points, 15 boards, 10 assists with a block. Great game. Shooting 2, 10 for 18. 3 3-pointers as well. And Cannon, 9 points, 5 boards, 9 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Good get by Cannon. Lakers and OKC. Knowing the Lakers, OKC has 2. We got Mitchie, and we got Banks. Rankings, Lakers, 15 and 26, one of the worst teams in the league. Lost 2 in a row, 4 and 6 last 10. As for the Thunder, OKC is 25 and 22, 3 games over 500. They've won the last 2, and they're 8 and 2 last 10 games. That's what streak they get going on here. Let's see if OKC can win at home. Oh boy. If they come within 10, I'll jump in, but it's an AI team, so I really don't do that. I don't see a 20-point lead in IA happening. Wow. 14-point loss. Thunder. Banks, 12 points, 4 boards, 4 steals. As for Mitchie, almost a triple-double. 9 points, 10 boards, 8 assists, 2 steals. Wasn't enough, though. Lakers came up with a victory. Now you got Pacers and Pistons. A great early 2000s Eastern Conference matchup here. Of course, we got T-Square, Trenton Thomas. He's the center for Indiana. And then for the Pistons, we got one, Dylan King. Let's see how they match up. Rankings, Pacers, 23 and 19. Won the last game, and they're 6 and 4 last 10. As for Detroit, the Pistons are 29 and 18, 10 games over 500, and a top 3 team in the league. They lost last game, though, and they're 5 and 5 last 10 games. Let's see if they can win an LCA. Ooh, close game. Come on, catch up. There we go. 7-point game. Let's jump in. King led the way right now, double-double. 21 points, 10 rebounds. Pacers, Thomas, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Let's see how it turns out.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Pass to McDaniel. There's a screen with the drive from downtown. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Takes the 13-footer. Good on the jump shot. 26 points for him.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Williams' shot is off.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
There's the dish to Johnson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Just 5 on the clock. Count it.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's McDaniel. To the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Monday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. Then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And for that game against the Bulls, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
They set the screen. Shot from free throw range. Count it. Good. And now just a 4-point Detroit lead.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to McDaniel. From the arc. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
And there's the pass to Ware. Johnson lays it up and banks it in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Williams. They set the pick. Out to the wing. Here's McDaniel. Covered by Johnson. Pulls up. McDaniel, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Johnson outside. Passes it to Ware. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
King, that's good.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pacers. It's Thomas, high post. From outside the arc, Johnson can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 6. Inside, basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
2 minutes remaining.
Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
The Pistons have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th. 8 of 12. Outside Williams. Pass to McDaniel. Back to Williams. Lock at 6. Reed a screen. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Thomas got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson outside. Top of the key. Second chance shot. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Ware. Ware's got 11 in the second half. Outside Williams. The feed now to Reed.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Now, here's Johnson. He dishes it to Ware. Shot from 12. Here's the screen. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Outside Williams. Pass to King. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got to hear what Mike Woodson said to his team. And he begged them, don't give up. He told his guys, 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And the free throw, no good. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. 13 foul. For Detroit, McDaniel, 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called the Pacers. They trail by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Johnson. He's tightly guarded. Lets it go from deep. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. This free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And so the Pistons take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Big win for the Stonies at home. 5-point victory over the Pacers. DKA double-double, 24 points, 10 boards, 7 assists, 1 steal. Not a bad night for him at all. Pacers, TT, 8 points, 8 boards, 2 assists. Kind of a slow night, only took 7 shots, so he took a little more shots, maybe a little 1, who knows. All right, now we have Pelicans and Outlaws, complete fast sim. Let's see. You know what? Let's see them real quick. We're gonna watch this game because they've won 2 in a row, I believe. Yeah, Pelicans won 2 in a row. 2-8 last 10. Let's see what happens here. The worst team in the league. Had a nice little streak going. No way. Wow. I might actually jump in this game. Let's jump in and see what happens here. Normally, I don't do this, but it is, you know, the Outlaws are a horrible team. So are the Pelicans. Let's see if they pull this off. I'll stay here on the mic, too. Let's see if they pull this off.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Las Vegas's coach going over their plan during the break. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, "Are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this."
Thank you for that, Allie.
Really, back-to-back timeouts? If they do this again, there's a big clip. I'm just going to pass in.
So for New Orleans right now. There's the steal.
Uh-oh.
Now the Pelicans
boy.
in transition. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Don't force a shot. Kill
Here's
the clock,
Keith.
man. What are you doing? Kill the
That shot
clock.
is off. Guys,
Why
what
would
do
you do
think?
that?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now and coach going through his index
2K is so
cards to
dumb
find
sometimes. I don't know
one
why they did that.
to get something going.
And Ingram has got the ball here for Las Vegas.
No overtime either, boys. Come on. Either sink a 3 or don't.
To tie it up. Oh, offline.
There we go.
And now an
That's game.
intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good.
Whew.
And it's a
Good
4-point
game.
ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting
Pelicans is a huge win there. Good game. Is that 3 in a row now? I think that's 3 in a row. All right, now we got Chicago and Philly. Another good East matchup. Elijah Carter, Ty Bird, LGB for the Bulls. As for Philly, Pope and Zeus. We get 2 more games up the stream. Bulls 18-27. Won the last game. They're 4-6 last 10. As for the Sixers, 25-19. Lost their last game, but they're also 4-6 last 10. Let's see if Philly can pull a win off at home against the Bulls. Kind of a close game. We'll jump right here. Not a bad time. LGB 14-13, double-double. T-Bird 4 and 5. Elijah Carter, 1 for 4, only 2 points. See if we can pick it up here.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Davis. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
They've got Pope. He's out there with Armstrong. And it's Big Daddy in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Williams, he's checked in for the 76ers. Bamba comes in for Big Daddy. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Carter, he's checked in for Tiny.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And that one's good by Davis.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Here's Pope. To the paint. Burton, the pass to Armstrong. A three-pointer off the mark.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Outside, Davis. 4 on the clock. Here's Mark. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pope the pass to Armstrong. Bamba a screen on Davis. Passes it to Williams. For 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
A nice shot by Carter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Pope. Williams, a screen on Carter. Here's Pope, defended by Carter. There's the pass to Burton. Williams has a screen for Bamba. Beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Bird's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Mark. Out to Carter. Armstrong against Davis. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Davis. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
Reading the defense, sense in the open, he does not hesitate.
Mark, another 3 for Chicago.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now here's Davis. He dishes it to Carter. Mark, covered by Bamba. Bird, a screen on Bamba. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 76ers trailing. Down low. The layup off target.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line in this half.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Armstrong against Davis. And here's Armstrong. Williams, a screen on Davis. Here's Armstrong. Buries it from three-point range. Armstrong's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And here's Davis for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pope the pass to Bamba. Here's Pope. 76ers moving the ball around. Back to Williams. This one for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Davis against Armstrong. Davis looking for an opening. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Williams with the block. left in the fourth quarter of this one. Armstrong against Davis. Williams, a screen on Davis. Armstrong with it to the left wing. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Williams. Pope. Rebound by the Bulls.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
The three from Davis. Burton grabs the miss. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pope the pass to Armstrong. To the inside. Williams. Count it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 1. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
12 seconds left in the game. Outside, Davis launches it. Off target from downtown. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Well, folks, that's gonna do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching.
Not a bad game at all. Good win by the Sixers, man. Pulled it off. Big dub at home. Pope, 12 points, 8 boards, 2 assists, along with 2 blocks. Zeus, 12 points, 5 boards, 6 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Nice all-around game by him. As for the Bulls, we have LGB, strong double-double. 19 points, 17 boards, 3 assists, a steal, and a block. And then Carter, 7 points, 6 boards, 4 assists, and a block. And Bird, 2 for 4 shooting. He needed to shoot more. 4 points, 7 boards, 4 assists. All right, this should be the last game of the stream right here. We got We got Celtics versus Blazers. Blazers have nobody, and of course, Celtics have A.J. Johnson. Let's jump in the game and see if the Celtics can pull upset against the Blazers, because they're pretty good. They're the number 1 team in the West, actually. They're pretty good. All right, the rankings. Boston, 27-17, won their last game, 6-4 last 10. As for the Blazers, 31-14, lead the West. Won 3 in a row, and they're 8-2, and they're home. They had a great home record of 20-6, so this might be hard for the Celtics to do this, but we'll see. Maybe they can pull it off, the upset. Ooh, close game. Oh, they're pulling away. They pulled away. Yep, they pulled away. We'll last the last 2 minutes, even though they're going to win, but still. And it's because Portland has nobody. That's why I keep that in me. We'll see, though. This is the last game in the stream, so we'll get some extra content here.
.152 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Lewis. Pass to Teagle. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bridges. Portland grabs the miss.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Johnson, and it's Teagle in at the small forward position. Inside, here's Clowney, and with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Clowney's got 6 here in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Johnson. Pass to Lewis. The three. Clowney pulls it in. And so here's Portland. 8-point game. And the layup is good off the glass.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Jordan's checked in for Portland. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called. Portland. They trail by 8. 34 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's going to be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
So it's Portland now. And that one drops for him. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
At the line for the Celtics, Johnson. 2 shots.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Here are your Blazer dancers. They're truly excellent. Another round of applause for your Blazer dancers.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Johnson. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the...
All right, big win for the Celtics. Glad to see that happen. Box score for the Celtics, A.J. Johnson, 30 and 10. Great game by him. He's been playing good lately. 30 and 10 with 5 assists, a steal, and a block. Great game by Boston and A.J. Johnson. And with that, I believe we wrap up week 14. Let me just double check right quick. Yep, that's week 14. So now we're going to be at week 15 starting tomorrow. This ends today's stream, though. Thanks to those that came out. And any questions, hit me up at Discord. And have a great one, guys. Talk to you later.